Hello! So, this is my first makeup tutorial. This is weird because I'm not vlogging, but let's get into it. Okay, so for primer today, I'm going to be using the MAC Strobe Cream. And I just put a little bit on the back of my hand and then put it all over my face. Okay, so then for foundation, in my vlog from Vlogmas Day 1, you'll see that I use this, but it is the Makeup Forever Stick Foundation in Y315. So I just make like 3 lines on each side, some on my nose, some on my forehead, chin, and neck. And then I'm going to blend this in using my Morphe E54 brush. This is one of my favorite foundation brushes, but look, it's broken. So your girl needs a new one, but I'm going to blend this in. Okay, so now I probably look absolutely crazy, but I just did my brows using my Anastasia Dip Brow in Chocolate for the ends, Anastasia Brow Wiz for in taupe in the front, and then I ran through my Anastasia Clear Brow Gel to keep them in place and cleaned it up with Tarte Shape Tape. Okay, so we're doing my concealer. I'm using Tarte Shape Tape in light neutral. So I put it right here in like that. Same on the other side. And then I also put it on my eyelids to prime and make a little X right there. Some down here. And then I use my beauty blender to blend it in. Okay, so now that my concealer is all on, I crease really bad under my eyes. So I try and do this as fast as I can. I use my Laura Mercier translucent powder on my other beauty blender. Put it on here. Use this one to smooth out the already creases under my eyes. And just bake. Alright. So now that I look absolutely crazy with the bake under my eyes, I'm going to be using the same translucent powder and my Real Techniques powder brush to place it all on my face. What I do when I powder though, I don't go in circular motions because I feel like that moves the product. I just pat into place to make sure it sticks. I don't want to move the foundation I have already on my face around, so that's why I do it like this. But yeah, I'm just setting my whole face. For bronzer today, I'm going to be using 2 different ones. The first one is my Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. I need a new one. I think I put it on my Christmas list. That was a good decision. But then I'm just going to be using this Sonia Kashuk brush that is from the very first brush that I got like 4 or 5 years ago. There's no number or anything on it, but it's just like a big powder brush. Run that through there, tap it off, suck in, and then apply. Okay, so I think of bronzer like eyeshadow. You always need a transition shade, so that's what this one is on my face. Yes, it warmed up my face, but I want to put like shimmer. So I'm going to be using the Too Faced Sweethearts bronzer in Sweet Tea to just like make me glow. And for that, I'm going to be using the Real Techniques blush brush and tap it off and just same thing. Okay, so now that I have my bronzer on, I need to clean this up because it's a little bit messy. So I'm going to be using the translucent powder from before and then sucking in and just cleaning up the line. Okay, after I bake, I'm going to be putting on blush. So today I'm going to be using the Sweethearts blush by Too Faced in Peach Beach. And I'm going to be putting this on the apples of my cheeks with the Sonia Kashuk, like, domey looking brush. It's from another brush set that I got a very long time ago. I'm sorry, I bet there's a lot of dupes out there, but tap it off and then on apples of cheeks. And I also like make it like a duck face kind of to like push out the apples. Now that the blush is done, it is time for highlight. So I don't have a perfect shade. Well, I haven't bought one of Becca's highlighters, but I do have Pearl and Champagne Pop. But since I'm right in the middle of being too dark for Pearl and being too light for Champagne Pop, I mixed the two. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And I'm just using a fan brush from It Cosmetics, and the number has rubbed off, but it's a fan brush from It Cosmetics. And I just dip into both of the shades and apply it on the high points of my face. Okay, and then I also apply this on the bridge of my nose, tip of my nose, inner corners, cupid's bow, and chin. So that's a mouthful, but I'm going to do that right now. It is now time for the most important part of the look, the eyeshadow. So I'm going to zoom you in super close so you don't miss a detail. And we are going to start doing the eyes. So we're going to be using the Morphe times Kathleen Lights palette. The first two shades we're going to be picking up is a mix of these two, and I'm going to put that in the transition. To be putting this in the crease, I'm going to be using my Morphe 433 brush. Okay, next I'm going to be just solely picking up these two shades mixed together on the outer, towards the bottom of my like my corner. You know what I'm talking? You know what I'm talking about. Okay, but that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so then I'm going to be using the Morphe B13 brush. It's just a huge brush, no product on it, and blending out the edges so it's very diffused. And then keep going in with that dark shade, same spot, but just building it up so it like looks smoky. So now I'm going to be picking up in the same palette the dark purple and the black and focusing this on the very V of my eye. Like, this step is scary because you can mess it up so quick, but yeah, like right in the outer corner, just and I'm just going to pick up the lightest pink that we used and blend it out. Okay, so now that that is done, I'm going to be cutting my crease using the Tarte Shape Tape that I used earlier and a brush from the Vegan Vanity Planet set. So I'm going to be doing that, and my tip for this is start in the corner and work your way up. So let's see how this goes. Okay. Okay, to set this in place, I'm going to be using that shade right there. It's matte. And I'm going to be using a Real Techniques brush that looks like this. Okay, so that is your crease cut. Cut crease, this is your crease cut. So now you're going to blend the edges so it's not sharp like this. So just use that blending brush that we've been using the whole time with whatever's on it. And just blend out the edges so they're softer. So now I'm going to be using the very first shade in this palette, the shimmery one right here, and going to be putting that on the white. For the star of the show, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter in Midnight Cowboy in lining the upper part of where we cut the crease. It's gorgeous. Okay, so the eyes are pretty much done. We just have to do under the eyes. So for that, I'm going to be mixing these two and just running them underneath my eye. So for lips today, I'm going to be using Urban Decay Comfort Matte in 1993. It's like a mauve-y reddish like spice color. And then but first I'm gonna line my lips using the same color of the Urban Decay Glide On lip pencils. So I need to overline my lips because they're as thin as pencils. So that's what I'm gonna do. Whoa, Krista has lips. When did that happen? I know, right now. And then I'm gonna put on the lipstick over top of that lip liner. Okay, so to finish everything off, I'm gonna be using the All Nighter Urban Decay setting spray. Okay, so this is the completed look. I hope you enjoyed my makeup tutorial. But this is the look I did yesterday minus the lipstick. I had a nude lipstick on yesterday because it was school. But I really love it. I just think it's like a wow, like it's like a holiday, like Christmas, you know? That's what I think. But please like and subscribe. My last videos have done really well, and I just want to keep moving along in this process. And I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. The support that y'all are giving me means the absolute world to me. Honestly, I expected everybody to leave hate comments and stuff. I don't know why. I was just so nervous, so scared. But the positivity this is bringing is honestly lifting my confidence. So I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. But I will see you in Vlogmas Day 3. So I really hope you enjoyed.